you doing?
I'm bagging everything up because the van's going in tomorrow at long last for all the checks to be done, the niggly bits.
Yes.
So we need to make sure it's all empty. Take the carpets up.
We're going to take the carpets up?
I'm not leaving them down.
Oh yeah. Where's it all going to live?
Exactly. I've to live in the front room.
The time has come, apparently, for the van, Vandromeda, to go down to when she came and get sorted. So there's going to be a number of things done. One, hopefully, the rear view camera thing will be made to work. That would be good because we like that working. Two, the door that, as you can see there, you can see all of the bits of gaffer tape on there. That's going to get fixed because that flies open with monotonous regularity, doesn't it, love?
Yes, it does.
Just take a right hand bend and splitooch. All good fun. Yes. So we've got to clean it out. Take the stuff, most of it. I'm not going to take everything out, not absolutely everything. The stuff that's stuck down, that's not going anywhere, I don't think. I don't think there's any need to. What else is getting done?
The shower that leaks.
Oh yes.
Oh, I've forgotten the list now. I've got it inside.
Shower that leaks, door that doesn't close, reversing camera that doesn't show.
I wanted that edge of that seat redoing, but
Oh yes.
I don't know whether they will or not.
This here, look, it's just raggy. It's not finished properly. Somebody cut it too tight, or
Well,
whatever.
that's exactly how it was when we bought it.
Oh yes, you just didn't. You don't notice it in the freshness of fullness, do you?
Well, no, I mean, well, the handover was that quick, really.
Well, yes, it was by virtue of the fact that I suppose it had to be, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm sure there's other bits that I can't remember off the top of my head.
That's the most of it. They've got the list, though, haven't they?
Well, they should have, but I wanted to leave another one just in case. I'll give them another one.
We'll go through it again. So that happens tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. And before we go any further, can I apologise for there being no video yesterday? We just had nothing. We had
Nothing.
not a thing.
No.
Not a thing. I mean,
Well, nothing appropriate. As it were.
this is true.
Uh-huh.
So, ooh, jeans and shorts that fit. Does anybody else that has one of these Bessacar 584s find these overhead locker thingies on the other side of the French Queen bed, the thing that Jill sat on? Does anybody else find them stupid? Because I'm stood here with my knee against the side of the bed and I can't reach.
Well, no.
And you can't reach without climbing onto the bed, can
No.
you? We need a new van.
Well, you're always going to have cupboards that I can't reach, so, you know.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
Well, it is. I struggle to reach the other. I can't reach above the sink. Well, I can open the cupboard, but I can't get things in or out.
Well, you're not alone there. Yes, so there you are, gentle viewer. Bags and bags of stuff getting clemmed out so that we can take Vandromeda down to Kimberley Caravans tomorrow for 10 o'clock in the morning, mind. 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm weak with lack of hair. My middle name's Samson, you know. Yes, so 10 o'clock in the morning it goes down, and we're picking it up Thursday, we think. We've told them they can have it overnight if they need it to put everything right, but we want everything put right when we get it back. Fingers crossed. Quick question for you all. Have any of you got one of these motorhomes with a massive big garage at the back? You know, the big ones, the tall ones. And can any of you tell me, if you have such a thing, have you got one that is greater than 130 centimetres base to ceiling at the door? There's a reason for that. Just wondering. It just might inform, what are they called? Future purchasing decisions. I will point the camera at Jill and say that again. Yes,
I heard you the first time.
Did you?
Yes.
But you didn't grimace?
Did I not?
No. You normally grimace when I say I want a new van.
I'm getting used to it, aren't I?
Are you? Yeah. I've just noticed there's an awful lot of pink in here. It's supposed to be purple, but it's pink. Anyway, there you go. Laters. So there we'll have it. Next time you see us, you'll see me in the van hurtling off. Catch up with you later.
See you down there.
Yeah, no problem. See you down there. Well, off we go into the wide blue yonder. So yes, gentle viewer, we're off and away, heading off down to Kimberley Caravans, which is around about 25-30 miles from here. To get the work done that we need to get done. And it's funny, isn't it, how with everything out of the van, it's a proper rattle fest. I'm just hoping that the audio comes across all of the rattles and you can hear it well enough. This is the first test in earnest, really, of how it all comes together. I'm pleased to report that even though Vandromeda has been static for, well, since October, and it's now April the 21st, even though she's been static since then, with the handbrake on, my mistake, no seizure, all good. Started first crank. Tyre pressures are all good. I'm really rather impressed. Oh, and I'm just reminded I do need to apologise to you all for the absolutely horrible noise that you will find over the top of my voice in the earlier part of the video. The microphone I was using decided of its own free will and accord, not because I'd placed it in the wrong place, i.e. my shirt pocket, to get itself fastened against the button and wobble up and down and make horrible rustly noises. I'm hoping I've fixed that by putting this little thing on here. Haven't seen any motorhomes yet, have you? Have a look and see if there's any motorhomes. Or camper vans, or RVs, or motorbikes with a big top box. So yes, there are conversations being had at the minute. There are moves afoot. While both Jill and I thoroughly enjoy the van, there are niggles that we are having issues with. One is storage for anything of any utility, shall we say, barbecues and stuff like that, and you know, big tripods for me, and all kinds of other stuff, fishing rods, you name it. There really isn't anywhere that's adequate. The barbecue that I want to use, it's a charcoal barbecue, won't store under the bed for me. It's going to stink, and I don't want that. That's no good. And there isn't a garage, there is no outside storage locker facility to put it in. Can't do anything like that. So we find that a little bit frustrating, shall we say. Storage is a right pain. The bed, brilliant for Jill, she loves it. Sleeps like a top in that. Sleeps like a baby. She absolutely loves it. Trouble is, if I get in it, there's not enough room for the two of us. And I know I'm not a small boy, but even so, because it's up against the wall, as it were, if one of us needs to be up in the middle of the night, and we are of that age unfortunately, then the other one's getting disturbed. And if one of us wants to go to bed after the other, this is all, the one of us is me, right? Because I sleep on the left. Then again, she gets disturbed. It's not good. So while I really don't mind making the front bed up, and I find it very comfortable, and I sleep like a top in that, it's not ideal. It's not where we want to be. So there is a definite possibility of changing the van, but there are things we want to do. As you know, we've just taken delivery of the Yamaha Tri-City for Jill to ride. That's going to need to be taken with us, because that's the means of going to get fish and chips and stuff like that, as we've said before. So that's going to require trailing, which means that the van's going to need to get a tow bar on. So that all needs to be done, but if we're going to be changing the van anytime soon, I don't want to go to the expense of getting all of that done and then having to have it done again on the new one. Plus, we have come to the conclusion that we are going to have a self-leveling system fitted. Not because I'm lazy, it isn't, but it means that once we're parked up and the self-leveling system's down, the van doesn't wobble about like a jelly in a gale. And I find that disconcerting is the word I'm going to use. I have been stood before now at the cooker, cooking, because that's what you do at the cooker, and Jill's decided to move to somewhere for something, or she's come in, or she's gone out, or whatever, and the whole van's wobbling about like a jelly in a gale, and I don't like it. So we would rather have it on stilts, and of course that does mean that the sticker, if the vans are rocking, don't come knocking. It ain't going to be rocking. Still don't come knocking. You never know your luck, do you? In a following wind. It just keeps everything steadier. That's so yes, there's all kinds of stuff that we're looking at, and it's getting everything into the right order. I don't think we're going to be able to find anything in the UK, at least, that will take the Tri-City in a rear garage. There's just very little made that's of motorhome coach built style. Unfortunately, with the windscreen off the bike, it's 125 centimeters tall, and I'm gonna need probably 5 centimeters headroom in order to be able to get it into a garage, so that the likes of the Heimers will take the weight without any problem, but can I hell get them in? So if you know of anything that's tall enough to do that, please let us know, because I think we might be going shopping. Meanwhile, onward, tally here. Wrong place, David. Trust me to get it wrong. Never mind. I have to be honest, it does feel strange being out and about in a vehicle, driving around the place. It just goes to show how you can get used to effectively growing roots out your backside through the settee. I don't know about anybody else, but I know for a certain fact I'm unfit. I haven't exactly been exercising a lot. I'm not one of these that can just go and walk around the place. I like to go somewhere to do something and then come back. I don't see the point in just doing a circular route where the end goal is being back at home. Not for me. And coming up ahead of us is Kimberley Caravans, there on the right. Unfortunately, I've got to go all the way around the roundabout and come back to it. Hello, yes, it's David Dawn. I'm due to bring the van in this morning for...
You know when you come in, don't you? You've been before.
I've been before, but I don't know where I'm going.
If you just head straight down, keep driving straight, you've got a drop-off point with a caravan in it at the moment, but I'll get that moved for you, alright?
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you in a moment.
Okay, thanks. Cheers. So here we are at Kimberley. I'm just waiting for Jill to arrive and then we shall see what we shall see. Mask on, ready to go, and the van's there. Yes, this ought to be good. That was a fairly painless procedure, wasn't it, Mrs. Dawn?
Speak for yourself. Yes, it was.
To be fair,
It was my fault that I went the wrong way.
I got lost as well,
So there you go.
but in terms of getting it in, sorting it out, Rachel's got it.
Yeah.
We're going to come back tomorrow to pick it up. Now, I don't know, we'll see. Alright?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.